Konnichiwa mina. Hello everybody. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Bleach Season 1, the Substitution Arc. So, as you can see here, we have Rukia and Ichigo with some really neat outfits. It's like I wish they would have used these more in the series. And then on the back, it shows what it's all about. And then you take the case off. Same thing with the Inuyasha ones, but this one's a little bit different. This one kind of opens like a book, which is really, really cool. And then on the DVDs themselves, it has some hiragana and katakana on there. Then we have Rukia. Then we got Uryu, one of my favorite characters in the series. And then we have Horihime. And then the last one we have Renji. So, really, really cool. And nothing special on the back, just Bleach on the side. So, really, really cool. They're definitely a little bit different than the Inuyasha ones, because the Inuyasha ones kind of open like an accordion kind of thing. So this one kind of opens like a book, which is really cool and really different, which I like. So yeah, talking about season 1, we meet a guy named Ichigo Kurosaki. He is 15 years old, and he goes to school, basically. And then basically a hollow shows up, tries to kill Ichigo's family, and then Rukia, I think she's the lieutenant of squad, is it 10? I think she was the lieutenant of squad 10, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But, so basically, these two meet, and, basically, Rukia just did a big no-no that you should never do. She basically gave Ichigo her power. Because, like I said before, that's a big no-no. A Soul Reaper should never give their Soul Reaper powers to a Ryoka. And Ichigo becomes a substitute Soul Reaper. And he's like this to protect his family. That's the main reason why he decides to risk his life becoming a substitute Shinigami, because he wants to do this to protect his family. And then we meet Uryu. He is a Quincy, and Ichigo and Uryu kind of don't like each other, because Quincy's and Soul Reapers don't really like each other. Uryu is a Quincy, and Ichigo is a Soul Reaper / Quincy. But this is season 1. We didn't even know that Ichigo is half Quincy. So that's the main reasons why they didn't like each other. That Ichigo is a Soul Reaper, and Uryu is a Quincy, and they do not like each other. And then we meet Horihime, the girl with the orange hair, and she has Shunshin Rika. So everybody kind of awakens their powers. Like Chad has like the big arm. Horihime has the Shunshin Rika, or the pins, as you can see that I am wearing. That has like these, not fairies, but like they say in the anime that they're not fairies, but I'm not quite sure what they are. They kind of look like fairies, but they say that they're not fairies. But creatures. They're creatures. We'll call them that. The fight between Renji and Byakuya is very, very good. Because Renji and Byakuya are looking for Rukia. Because Rukia was being ordered to be in the world of the living, which is where Ichigo and his friends live. They live in the world of the living. So you have the world of the living, and then you have the Soul Society. And then basically she didn't do her orders, basically. And and then did a grave no-no. So basically they're after her to take Rukia to be executed, but I will talk about that more in season 2. But yeah, like we meet Cone. He's a Oh, what is he called? How to substitute soul? Mod soul. He's a mod soul. That's what he is. We meet Mr. Hattenclogs, aka Kisuke. You know, we meet him. He's very helpful and stuff. He owns a candy shop with these two kids named Ururu and Jinta. Um, and Tessai as well. Um, yeah. So the battle between Ichigo and Renji is pretty cool. We get to see our first Zanpakuto release. I think that is the first Zanpakuto release that we see. Renji's Roar Zabimaru, which is basically like a whip sword kind of thing that he uses. So yeah, that's the first Zanpakuto release that we see, which is really cool. And then Ichigo doesn't understand that Shinigami or Soul Reapers, they name their swords. So yeah. So that's interesting. I'm trying to think of what else would happen in season 1. Let me think. Yeah, it's just basically Ichigo just going to school with his friends if he's not doing any Soul Reaper work. It's like if he's not doing Soul Reaper work, you know, he's like in school doing homework and things like that. Don Kanoji. I remember him. Like, everybody's like a huge fan of Don Kanoji, even Rukia. Like, Rukia is like, she kind of plays this, role as like a student for Ichigo, so she kind of stays in the world of a living for a while as a student, and she tries to fit in with, people. And people seem to really like Rukia, like, thinking that, like, Rukia is a Soul Reaper, and you would think that she would be like the outcast, just because she wasn't raised in the world of the living and everything. So I would think she would get outcast just because she's a Soul Reaper, but no, like, people really like Rukia. Like, she really fit in with Ichigo's friends and stuff like that. Like, Rukia might have like maybe like one or two people that don't like her, but for the most part, people really like Rukia and really want to be friends with them, and she's like really curious about everything, just because, like, what I found funny, like, one of my favorite episodes is when Rukia has like this juice box, and then she asks Ichigo, "How do you use this juice box? Like, how do you open it?" And then basically Ichigo just says, "You just use the sharp end of your straw and you drink it," and she finds out she really likes juice. Me too, Rukia. Me too. I really like juice as well. All kinds of juice. Apple juice, orange juice, grape juice, grapefruit juice, pineapple juice, vegetable juice, even though that's not really a juice, but I like all kinds of juice. Juice is delicious. So I'm with her there. And that includes like juice boxes and like Capri Suns and yeah, all the juices that I should not be drinking because of all the sugar and preservatives they put in juice nowadays. But anyway, yeah, that's all that I could really talk about as far as like season 1 goes. Yeah, just I absolutely love Bleach. And since the Thousand Year Blood War arc is not gonna resume till July, which is about 6 months from now, I just thought to talk about all the seasons of Bleach because I do like Bleach. It is like my second favorite anime. I would highly recommend that you watch Bleach if you haven't watched it before. It's definitely a really, really good series, definitely. I remember getting into it a long, long time ago. When I was, like, not finished with Inuyasha, but at that point, Inuyasha only had, like, 7 seasons. And, and then I found Bleach and I really liked it. So I definitely have some good memories of Bleach and things like that. So yeah, guys, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know what some of your favorite moments of Bleach Season 1. I guess one of my favorites, like my favorite moments, I guess, even though there's so many, I like the fight between Renji and Ichigo. I like that. And then, of course, Orihime awakening her Shunshin Rika. I think that's really, really cool. And just Rukia just being a fun person. Yeah, so I have a lot of favorite moments when it comes to Season 1. So leave a comment down below on what some of your moments from Season 1 are. So yeah, guys, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see y'all next time. Mata ne!